Today we are going to be checking out the fantastic Mark Bass SD800. This is made by none other than Mark Bass, as it says on the amp, I would assume. I think this amp is rated at 750 watts. We have the 412 cabinet that comes with it. It's got this weird little portage level control on the side that you can move up and down that I think is supposed to tune the cabinet plus and minus a certain number of decibels. We'll see if that actually works and makes a difference. On the back here we have two speaker outs, our pre-EQ switch right here, a tuner out and an effects loop comes with, and a line out as well to go to your board directly, which is kind of nice. And we also have two speaker ins into the cabinet. We are going to be testing it with a Zodic cable made by Zodic Effects, makers of fine cable, into a El Cheapo P-Bass knockoff, if we can focus here, made by Turbo by Sunlight. Yeah, custom handmade, the trademark series. Probably a $100 bass guitar. So everything here we're going to set, we'll start with everything turned down, the gain, the volume. Our bass guitar is turned all the way up. And let's start with everything kind of dead center in here. I don't know what all these controls do, but hopefully if we put them around dead center, they'll do dead center of what they're supposed to do. Gain is dead center. And here's the master volume. We're slowly going to turn it up. 50%. Okay, so let's see what happens if we turn our gain down and our master up. Sound right there. Speakers are really popping. Let's see here with our line out. Not going to do anything unless we have a line going out. Our MF low level and MF high level. I don't know what these do. Some kind of tone knob. LE, and VPF. No idea what these are, but apparently, let's see. Huh. Adds like some kind of high end to it, some top end poppiness. Kind of like this one lower. Kind of like I'd like that a little bit. Nice and snappy, nice pop. You know, there's no tubes in this amp. It's a solid state head, but it sounds pretty good. Now let's see if we. Maybe a little bit too snappy and poppy there. Let's add a little more bass. Turn the highs down a little bit. Take a little bit off of this. Let's see what that does for us. Let's play with my fingers too. If I actually put a pick in the mix. Lots of snap, lots of pop to this. Really crank it up a little more. think this should probably open up or close the sound cabinet a little bit. Difference. Let's see. I think it's a little more. It's more open and bassier and thumpier if I turn it all the way to the negative dB side here. And then it's a lot right over here. Takes a lot of the low end off if you come this way. Kind of cleans it up, makes it a lot snappier and poppier and jumpy. I think I like it pretty much right dead in center. A little bit best of both worlds. That is the Mark Bass SD800. This is a monster of a bass amp. This thing just really snaps and pops, and you can do a lot with this head just by messing with all these crazy knobs here, and I don't even know what half of these do. I'm going to have to look up and see what this MF low level and high level stuff does, and what these VPF and VLE knobs do. But this thing is affordable. The fact that it's a solid state head and sounds this good